football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the San Francisco 49ers. The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. On the return, the All-Pro 2 years ago, Tyler Lockett. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. On first down, Wilson. Pass incomplete. He was going for the tight end, Nick Vanette. That'll bring up second down. Well, too much oomph, too much mustard there on that pass.
They really turned it loose, didn't they? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. 2nd and 10 now. Wilson flush to his right. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Call it a 3-yard gain, and all of a sudden here it's 3rd down.
14, run it.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down. For Carson, CD, quite a season, although maybe somewhat under the radar, but part of the NFL's top rushing offense, and he was 5th in the league.
1,151 yards, 9 touchdowns, and Seattle got back to their identity, which is a run-first offense that provides some pretty good thump inside the tackles. And how about Chris Carson? A 7th-round pick 2 seasons ago out of Oklahoma State. Never ran for 1,000 yards in college. Does it here in the NFL. Pretty underrated name with a big-time game.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he won't do much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. Breida, CD, an undrafted free agent from a season ago. And with McKinnon out, he's really helped fill the running void for the 49ers.
Yeah, remember, they got Jerick McKinnon as a free agent and expect him to be a 3-down back for them. As you mentioned, out for the season with an ACL injury. Almost fitting that Matt Breida stepped into the breach for him. They were college teammates at Georgia Southern. Breida leading the league in rushing, tied for the lead, I should say, through the first 3 weeks of the season. And don't forget in reserve, Kyle Juszczyk, their fullback, who can take some plays at running back as well.
From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. Man open, it's Goodwin. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Garoppolo to Goodwin there for a 49er first. Here's Breida. He'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
21.
Now it's Breida. And he lost the football. And the Seahawks have recovered.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. Buying time to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
They run with Breida. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
21.
From midfield, here's Garoppolo. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And a nice gain of 21 yards. This is Breida. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great play there. 29 yards. And the Niners have taken the early lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run. And one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Robbie Gould on for the extra point. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. Tyler Lockett now with a return. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. As Seattle makes their way back out here, Charles, let's take a little deeper dive as they go into the offseason, what they need to do. They led the NFL in rushing yards. You talked about it. They ran the football well. Where do they need to improve?
Maybe a little less stubbornness in establishing the run at times, because Chris Carson, their lead back, didn't get started against Dallas. Mike Davis couldn't add a whole lot. Rashad Penny, who was a rookie, he didn't add a whole lot in that one as well. Sometimes you have to let Russell Wilson be the guy and let him throw it around. They'll continue to work on that in the offseason to fortify him with a few more weapons on the perimeter, I believe.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson, eluding the pressure right. The catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 yards through the air and a 1st down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Solomon Thomas in there to sack him for a loss of 6.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
Third and long, it's Wilson. Flushed out, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The former Seahawk and former Super Bowl MVP, Malcolm Smith. He's the one that gets him down. It'll be a loss of 5, and it'll bring up 4th down. And Janikowski bangs it through, and they are on on the board, trailing now 6-3. So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. For San Francisco, Charles, earlier we discussed Jimmy Garoppolo the year he had after the injury. They had to scramble really at quarterback. But now they're going to have the number 2 overall pick because of the injury-riddled 4-12 campaign. Where do you think they go?
They'll have different options, too, because many will say secondary. They just had 2 interceptions all year long.
He's got the lane, and there he goes. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. A big play there for the Niners. 56 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. And they'll go with a ground attack here. Down right around the 25. Earl Thomas in on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And they'll go ground game here with the tailback. And he stopped immediately there.
You don't even tell me that.
We got him down.
Somebody was called, they use my name as a reference.
Before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it.
They needed 3 references.
He was talking to us, and he's like, hey,
you're not even,
these people make me look fat. He said, nah, man, he's just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Second quarter now, Brandon Gaunt and Charles Davis with you. It's the 49ers in control of the football. They're on the march, but facing a 3rd down here. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 13.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. After the interception, here's Wilson. And he's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Underneath to Davis. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 5, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
But it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have the center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. From the gun, it's Wilson. Forced out to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Being chased out left. Uncorks one for Davis. And shot taken on third down, unsuccessful. Fourth down now.
And that's a crusher right there. Had his man open for a first down. Threw a fastball when that wasn't necessary. Incomplete pass. When are these quarterbacks going to learn? You don't get extra points for how hard you throw the football.
On fourth down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. While we have a second here, let's peek back to the Super Bowl. The lowest scoring Super Bowl, Charles, in history, 13-3. And it took us 53 minutes to get our first touchdown of Super Bowl 53.
Can you believe they went into the half, 3-0 New England, Stephen Gostkowski with a field goal. Then they finally tie it up with Greg Zuerlein at the end of 3 quarters of the Rams knocking one through the post.
Yeah.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Brad McDougal. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Here's Wilson. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one goes for 24 yards.
It all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Good text.
On
That's
first
the
and
good
10, it's Wilson escaping the pressure right.
Oh, go on.
Lock it, and it's intercepted.
Do on my
A
job.
great read.
Yeah.
And I do
Imagine.
believe this is going to wind up
Why
a
you
safety.
standing?
It's
No,
a
that's
safety.
him.
How about that for a wacky play? Wow, what a disaster.
He
You talk
touched
about a
me.
guy
He said,
making a good play
he
on
come
the
in there
interception, and
full.
then just trying to be
But
too cute on the
he got
return.
good
It
touch.
almost felt like his own gyro
Like far as all the
system
workers.
got out of whack, didn't it?
So I'm like, this ain't it's burn. He like, I know I got good touch.
And gave up 2 points for his
Oh, he
team.
actually right.
That's
This is
Earth.
taken at the 18.
I worked today. But Earth ain't come in yesterday. Because the other day,
We're going to get it through our heads.
that day we got on like 2
Special
something.
teams, special teams.
I don't know if he made it home or not. He live out
Before
Woodbridge.
this
He
next
ain't got
drive
no
gets
car
going,
now.
we need to discuss the Hall of Fame inductees.
Yeah,
Who
he come
will
all
be
from
eight in the
Woodbridge.
2019 class. We got Champ Bailey,
But,
Tony Gonzalez, Ty Law. Who else am I
I guess he
forgetting
trying to
there?
get somebody to come in to work with me. Because Carlo is off on Sunday, but he is the day for the Caps game. The Caps play at 12:30.
The great job he did in the
So,
secondary there. Pat
he's staying at 6,
Brand
and he
as
leaving.
contributors, the owner of the Broncos,
So I don't know.
the longtime scout with the
You want
Cowboys.
somebody?
He like that on Sunday.
Bringing in Johnny Robinson, the safety with Kansas City.
Tony Gonzalez was a first ballot guy, and of course, when I hear Ty
But
Law's
lately,
name,
they're
you
busy
think,
after
wow, he
dynasty
started this
stuff,
great
so.
Patriots dynasty that we're still living in.
You're exactly right. And the Patriots, with all of their championships, probably underrepresented in the Hall of Fame.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. From midfield now, here's Wilson. Steps away to his left.
Good one.
Comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Hello. Hey, Ash, go at the corner, make sure ain't nobody in that little truck right there, the black truck. You hear me? Cross the street.
From the shotgun, Wilson.
That's my lighter on that
A bullet throw, but incomplete.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, They'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year.
Yeah,
in this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
Fourth down. Here's Wilson. Dancing to his left.
I'll do that.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by the safety, Jarkowski, and his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
All right, Mark, come on, stay. Hold on, let me answer that real quick.
Hello? He went down to the door. Call back in a few minutes. He went downstairs. All right.
Who what? Talking about John.
What about John?
Alrighty, boy.
It's not as hard as you.
That was answer? You ain't answer this. Boy.
No.
Boy.
That's who?
He was, Mildred. He was talking about Jones. Jones around there. That's what burned up. Yeah, I'm back. I had to open the door for answer.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here first and 10.
Yeah, you're getting on.
35-yard line.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why when that's what I'm saying. When man, you play Division B on, you basically know where you got the screen. That's what I was telling you before.
We're going to get a timeout.
Yeah, when I play, yeah, man, his regular, but I don't know. Check the, yeah. Yeah. Mildred. Hold on. Not both, no. Let me see, y'all. Oh, let me see. I don't think you can go in there for the, No, you can't do it when the game always started. Like, you gotta go to the chat and suck. Yeah, we can start over. Alright. Melda.